Another one of our Easter themed stories. Now this is a real favourite in our house. It doesn't matter whether it's Easter or not, it gets read. This is Mr. Bunny's Chocolate Factory. Shall we have a look and see what it says? It's by Ellis Dolan, and on the back, on the blurb, it says, "Do you want to know how chocolate eggs are made? Step inside Mr. Bunny's Chocolate Factory to find out." Okay, let's have a look. He's been a bit greedy eating those eggs already. How do you think chocolate eggs are made? Shall we have a look? Well, there is a factory. And there's Mr. Bunny. Run by a bunny, that's Mr. Bunny to you. And in the factory worked some chickens. How's your grandson? Just hatched. A new girl called Debbie is starting today. I hope she has a good first day. The swirl and fruit and nut. It's reception. Going on to the factory floor now. It's a big, big page. The chickens worked hard, doing all sorts of jobs for Mr. Bunny. Up here, they made the chocolate using Mr. Bunny's secret recipe. They pressed the chocolate into bars before feeding it down to the egg layers. I'd like to see Mr. Bunny shoveling chocolate. The egg layers ate the chocolate bars. And after a bit of squeezing, they popped out some chocolate eggs. Finally, the eggs were wrapped by the wrappers, packed by the packers, and delivered to a shop near you. Hard hats to be worn at all times. Also, there was a quality control unicorn named Edgar. Hello. Mr. Bunny was selling a lot of chocolate eggs and getting very rich. But he still wasn't satisfied. Just put them with the other ones. I could sell more eggs. All I need is for you chickens to work longer, eat more chocolate, and lay faster. How many eggs? That's impossible. But accidents will happen. Can we even eat that much? Mr. Bunny ordered the chickens to crank chocolate production up to the max. Debbie's fallen in the vat. Emergency! He made them work all day and all night. These are very high readings. We've got leaks. I'll just tape it better. If only we could have a tea break. So tired. Wake up! Mr. Bunny forced the chickens to eat and eat and eat. Ate it! I can't squeeze any more out. Oh, I'll have to do so much aerobics. I'll feel sick. But we've not met our quota. There's another case of severe tummy ache up on the laying floor. Why are the eggs not coming down? I'll dig you out, Lindsay. Have you heard? Debbie's still missing. They were laying so many eggs that the wrappers just couldn't keep up. Soon, Edgar was finding more bad eggs than ever. So broken, so many, so rotten, so weird. Has someone been eating cheese? You come with me, dearie. Then customers began to complain. You want to report a bad egg? So the egg you bought wasn't egg-shaped? We can't let Mr. Bunny go on like this. Bad eggs? Bad eggs! Bird brains! You're just not working hard enough. All holidays are cancelled. They want to speak to the manager, sir. But I've booked 2 weeks in the Maldives. This made Mr. Bunny furious. But the chickens weren't going to take it anymore. What do we want? Salads! When do we want them now? Bah! Bah, we don't need chickens, Edgar. We'll run this place on our own. Uh-oh, do you think he's going to be able to? With the chickens gone, Mr. Bunny and Edgar got straight to work. Stir faster, put your back into it, eat! Now start laying. But even Edgar couldn't go on working with Mr. Bunny for long. You're acting crazy, Bunny. You've become a bad egg. I quit. Fine, leave. I can do everything by myself. So Mr. Bunny ate, and he ate, and he ate. Squeeze! But it just didn't feel right. Soon Mr. Bunny started to think that maybe he couldn't run the factory all by himself. Uh-oh, it doesn't look good, does it? Whoa! I think it's broken. Over in Coop Town, the chickens noticed that something wasn't quite right. Oh dear, look, Daddy, he must have let the pressure build up in the chocolate system. Amateur. Mr. Bunny's still in there. We have to help. Yes, he's angry and shouty, but doesn't every bad egg deserve a second chance? Mr. Bunny was a very sorry rabbit. Help! I'm sorry. But if he wanted everyone to come back, things would have to change. Just look what happens when you are greedy. You need to be fair. We need tea breaks and holidays. Debbie, there you are. Edgar said you could be a good egg if you tried. It's not right to eat so much chocolate. I've still got a tummy ache. I want a salad. Mr. Bunny promised to try doing things a different way. We call this a mop. Now that you're helping, we can finally use the big spanner. Oh, I see. You're all important too, not just me. And soon he was a changed rabbit. I've been growing jelly beans in my garden. Jelly babies! Wear this. You need an image change. It's like a chocolate egg, but with a toy in it. Canes, but made of candy. How am I going to lay a toy? I've got an idea for a chocolate thing. I wonder what that chocolate thing is. Today, Mr. Bunny's factory is a happy place. It makes all sorts of delicious chocolates and treats. The jelly bean plants are perfect, and the lollipop patch is really coming on. There are bean bags everywhere. Has anyone seen Debbie? Here I am. And can you guess which chocolate is Mr. Bunny's favourite? It's the chocolate Mr. Bunny's, which remind him why you shouldn't be a bad egg. Ooh, handsome. Hope you enjoyed that story. Bye now. See you soon.